Hi, Karen here. I just wanted to talk a little bit about pink clouds. Pink clouds. What happens? What do they mean when they talk about a pink cloud? What do they mean by that? A pink cloud is a term that was given out. It's not in the big book. It is just a terminology that people have given newcomers when they come in and they start getting sober. People come in and they start getting sober and everything starts getting great. It's like, woohoo, right? I can think, I can speak, I can sleep. I'm having solid bowel movements. Come on now, you know it's true. I'm waking up sober. I've made my amends. I'm changing, everything. I've cleaned out my closet. I've washed my car. You know what I mean? I've done all of this stuff and I'm feeling fantastic. I love sobriety. And then it starts to wear off, kind of starts to fade away, and real life sets in. So someone asked me, a good friend asked me, what do I do here? I'm feeling unmotivated. I don't want to go to meetings. I don't really want to, is this it? Yes, that happens a lot. Now, when I first got sober, I had a pink cloud experience and it was wonderful and everything was great and la 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 la, right? Here I am, life is fantastic. And then what happened was I started to wane off. After a long time, after like 14 years, I started to think this wasn't exciting enough. I needed more excitement. I don't want to go to meetings. Meetings are boring. It's all the same thing, blah, 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 right? And I didn't really understand that it's my thinking that's the problem, that really nothing had changed. The pink cloud hadn't gone anywhere. I had, right? The pink cloud was in my head. The pink cloud was my perception. This is new. This is exciting. I never thought I'd be able to do this, right? So my thinking was woot woot, and then my thinking got, is this it? Right? It's nothing changed, but my thinking about it. So I had to change the second time I got sober. This time, no pink cloud. I got sober to a lot of serious problems and lots of stuff, lots of serious, heavy duty stuff. And I had to make a decision to sober up and help in my family, or I wasn't going to be able to make it because of the guilt of not helping, or most importantly, my child wasn't going to make it. So I had to sober up. Like, it was like, sober up. And I sobered up. And because of that relapse, there was no pink cloud. It was hard to do, but I did it. And how I did it is the same way I would tell someone who's not feeling like a pink cloud, somebody that needs to reset and reboot. Okay. It's first thing, make sure you're doing the basics. Are you doing your morning pages and your evening pages? Yes, I am, but I hate doing them. I'm not even paying attention. Okay. So what you need to do is, the disease of alcoholism, your perception is slipping, right? You've shifted back and your mind is starting to play with you. This isn't so fun. I'm not so... So you're going to fight back. And you're going to find someone new to help. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear, but I'm telling you, it will work. Will not only work and give you back a pink cloud, but it will catapult you into a fourth dimension. Okay? So what you have to do is ask God, please send me someone to help. Please send me someone to help. And God will send you someone to help. And you'll know intuitively, oh my God, this is the person I'm supposed to help. Okay? So a lot of people wonder why I help so many people and I do what I do. It's because I'm very, very sick and I have to help a lot or I won't be able to stay sober. And it allows me to live in a fourth dimension. It allows me to know that there's so much more to my life than what I even have planned, right? So you have to find someone to help in AA or NA. Now, there's a lot of ways to do that. One is go to some different meetings. Like if you go to one group, like my group, let's say my group, okay? I go to a 7 a.m. and a 5:30, but there's also all these conference call meetings, and there's also, right, other Zoom meetings that some of the groups have. So dice it up a little, spread it around. Go to some in-person meetings, find a big book in-person meeting. Maybe see if there's a panel at a local treatment center where you could speak. Or to, if you ask God to show you where to be useful, something will come along. You can be on a panel at the high schools. There's so many different ways you can participate. The other thing you can do is take a meeting within your own meeting, start leading meetings, hosting meetings, do service work. Those kind of things will change everything, but nothing like finding a new person to help. If you're sick and tired of doing the pages in the morning and at night, pages 86, 87, and 88, find a newcomer to do them with. Explain them to them. Read them with them. Like you read a paragraph, I'll read a paragraph. You read a paragraph, I'll have them call you every morning at the same time, right? And do the pages with them and help them, with their steps. I'm telling you, it feels like, well, that's not going to help me for long. That might help me for a day or two. Well, first thing, this is a 24-hour-a-day program. It's not, we don't look all the way ahead, like what's going to happen at Christmas, what's going to happen at Thanksgiving. We think about the 24 hours ahead, right? So what is it that you can do today to add to the stream of life? That's going to get that thing clicking again. That's going to get your perception is going to go right back to ground zero and be like, okay, I got it. I know what I need to do, right? So, and there are times that happens. All of a sudden you'll go through what my friend Judy calls the mundane states of your thinking, where you get a little, and you got to think, some of these people I go to meetings with have been going to the meeting for 25, 30 years, 40 years, 45 years. The same group of people, that they've been like, oh shit, here's Karen again, right? Blah, 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 the same thing, the same share, stay in the moment, stay in your hula hoop, right? If they had to just go and be with me, they wouldn't make it. But what they do is they find a newcomer and they show up for the newcomer. They show up for the newcomer even when the newcomer doesn't show up. They come and they wait for him. They call him. They help him, right? So that is my suggestion. If you want to inject your program with some life and some vigor, ask God, send me someone to help. Send me someone to help. Let me know how it goes.